Let's talk now about illegal breeding. Let's, in fact, go across to somebody who's been leading a fight in this space. Alokparna Sengupta is MD of the Humane Society International. Thanks very much for being with us. Alokparna, when you talk of dogs, people immediately think of, I don't know, Labradors, German Shepherds, Dobermans. Where do these breeds come from? And what really is the abuse that goes into somebody walking into a shop or going to a breeder and saying, I want that perfect puppy?
I think a lot of us don't realize that these dogs or these breeds have actually come with the British when they were in India and when they were ruling over us, but they weren't native to India. And with the increase in demand for these dogs, the reduction in native Indian dogs went down, and the breeding industry then went for a profit. So what happens is most of these animals, if I may say so, around 100% of breeders in India are illegal because none of them follow the law. None of them are compliant with the law. What happens is mother dog or father dog are confined in small places and bred continuously, cycle after cycle, giving birth to as many litters as possible, not taking care of the litters, not letting the puppies wean off the mothers, which is now again illegal as per the dog breeding and marketing rules under the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act. And they are sold as little as 28 days or 20 days. And once and when they are sold to consumers, they have severe health issues, and several of them actually die. And that's when the consumers come and hit back and say that, what did we buy and what happened to the dogs that we've bought? So it's not only a heartbreak for the animals, but also for the people who buy them. And in addition to dog breeding, what dog breeding does is they harm the street dogs also, because what happens for dog breeding is as soon as these mother dogs or father dogs are not able to reproduce anymore, they are mostly abandoned. During the pandemic, we worked with a partner organization who received by the dozens breed dogs from breeders who were abandoned near the shelter. Once these dogs were taken in and the lockdown ended, these breeders had the gall to come back and take these dogs or ask for these dogs back. So they're not treated as sentient beings. They're treated as commodities or reproduction machineries as such. Yeah. So it's a cruel industry. There is a law. There is the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, dog breeding and marketing rules, where anybody who's breeding an animal needs to be registered with the State Animal Welfare Board. And anybody who is procuring these animals, whether a pet shop or a human being or an individual consumer, again, needs to be registered. The pet shop needs to be registered with the State Animal Welfare Board, but nothing of this is happening. Yeah. And recently there was a survey which said that 50% of dogs, and mostly breed dogs, who were bought and adopted during the pandemic, 50% of them were abandoned. Right. So it's a cruel situation.
Statistic. And we reported so many stories.
We don't think about as much
when the pandemic was happening. I mean, so many abandoned dogs. But Alokparna, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you very much
so much
for campaigning on this issue and highlighting this issue.
Yeah.